Hi folks, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate General American Revolution. We are either going to save our reputation or destroy it today as we go into battle at Falmouth. What's it going to be? Leave your predictions down below. We are lining up for a really big fight. And of course, if you're enjoying these videos, do hit the like button. It really does help in the algorithm. And if you're new here, then please do subscribe as well so you don't miss my future episodes. All right, let's jump in and see if I can salvage my reputation in the Battle of Falmouth. Here we go then, folks. We've got the entire Continental Army, more or less, marching straight there. The Brits have reinforced it since we loaded the game back in. Let's see if we can get there before a load more turn up. Otherwise, I'm going to be turning straight round and marching straight back out. And, of course... Oh, here they come. Here they come. We're going for it. We're going straight there. Now, looking at that layout, that is a pretty substantial British force and concentrated. We have a slightly weaker right flank, so we need to be careful of that. We need to get the guns to the front in the open. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I've set our guys up for deployment. I love how the entire army is deployed all in one zone. This is fantastic. We have, of course, got artillery in the front. We're going to move some of these guys forward to occupy this tree line here, and we're going to extend our left flank so that we can lap around the enemy. We're going to leave our right flank not open, but we're going to extend it slightly with these, and we have reserves. And the militia are held as reserve in the centre because I feel like the centre is likely to hold. So that's where they're going to be their strongest. And we have plenty of guys. Let's kick this off and get this going and make sure that we are in the woods, but nobody else is. So let's make sure that we are moving up here. We want to take advantage of these positions if we can. Let's get these guys over. And let's just extend that further around a bit. And you know what? We're going to march these guys over there as well. We've got lots of reserves here that we could push up on this side if we really wanted to make a savage, strong push. But we're going to make sure we've also got dudes who are in a good position to hold the line properly. You need to be, I think, probably a bit more over that way. You could just angle yourselves a bit more like that. Excellent. This line, however, needs to hold itself in the open. And one thing we need to be a little bit wary of are the enemy. I really struggle to get these troops lined up, you know. We are going to extend this over this way, however. But we do have reserves. So let's try and draw a better line than that. There we go. We'll get the guys there. We just don't want to be outflanked, but we have a stronger position up here. This looks better. Okay, and now it's just sit and wait for the enemy to appear. And I think I may actually just... Let's extend the line even further so we've got like a big left hook to swing around. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to use a commander to go running up, because somewhere in the murk up here are the British. I'm surprised they're not approaching us, actually. This is normally what the enemy does. Oh, we've spotted them. Okay. Spotted them and they've quickly redeployed. That's interesting. We see them. Yeah, I have to be careful using... It's weird that your commander can't see an enemy company in the open field until they are within musket range. Through woods and stuff, yeah, we could totally accept that. They're making a push on this side. So what we're going to do is going to pull the guys back to there. We've got reserves. We've got like a pretty solid bit of woodland here. We have the flank. Now what's on this side? This is something we need to be a little bit wary of. Do we wish to put those guys on hold orders? We've got our... Is it not our artillery that's opening up? Oh, okay. We've seen the first sign of the enemy coming through. Good. Okay, this is something we can deal with. Oh. Hold. Hold. I'm willing to march these guys out of the way. We've been engaged along the entire line here. But we're in a good position. Hold. Hold. We need to watch out that we don't tag each other with friendly fire there. Just going to turn this down to normal speed just so we keep an eye on this, because there's a whole lot of stuff coming on. You need to fall back. Yeah, I don't like that position that they're in there. Oh, we've got skirmishers on the flank over here. It's okay. That's why we have reinforcements. Let's bring them out. Move up. Hold. Hold. Take advantage of whatever cover you can. Right then, as we have stuff on this side, we can actually move that unit over there. And our glorious general, you guys need to get back over here, by the way. You've advanced too far forward. I can hear the crackle of musketry everywhere. It sounds very distant. We have a line regiment retreating, which I did not expect. These guys are in better cover, which is part of the problem, though. Alright, so what we need to do now is order the charge. Because we're going in there. Where's my general? Where's my general? He's needed over here. And what we do is we're just going to put the militia in the front row. And move up. We found some more guys over here. This wasn't expected. Right, let's make sure we're advancing on this side as well. We will capture those guns. Oh, yes, we will. They've just routed, in fact. Excellent stuff. Order the charge. Chase those guys off. But the Brits aren't looking too happy over here, you know. We've got more over there. What we need to do is advance on this side. Yeah, shoot those native troops there. There's some more artillery approaching. Excellent. We've taken a load of guys there. That's superb news. Now you kind of need to fall back, but we're just going to throw some support in here instead. Let's make sure that we are doing our... Can I not see? There we go. We can see. Charge! We outnumber them. Give them the bayonet. Right, you guys need to quickly turn around. Oh, hang on. We need to advance to assist our friends here. We need to hold this, make sure this holds steady. Charge! I don't know what's behind, which is the problem. Oh, I think we may have got our guys in a load of shit over here. Oh, this isn't good. We're chasing skirmishers off. This is not how it's supposed to go. Artillery battery surrendered. Excellent. Charge in the militia. They should go. Get that artillery battery down here. Pull those guys back. They don't need to be charging in. There's more troops to fight. Oh, there's mortars? We are having those. We are so having those. Let's go over onto the offensive now. The enemy are retreating. Yeah, charge. Order a charge. Can we catch anything over there? Order the charge. Nope, that way. That way. Can we catch them? Probably not. Probably not. But what we are going to try and do, let's bring the guys who are in better health over here. A general advance. Oh, they're the ones that were retreated. I think we've won, folks. Well, that was quite the arse kicking. So we basically inflicted double our losses. And they lost 4 guns, so 4 got away. I don't know if we captured those. I'm disappointed in that. It didn't let me move on to them at the end. So that was quite the route. Let's move this on slowly. Oh, this isn't the time. This isn't the time. Secret negotiations unfolded in the shadows. For 3,000, we can buy 30 Ferguson rifle. Yes? We can't really use those. Research Sons of Liberty and harness the power of innovation to develop a revolution technology, transform the battlefield, offer a path to independence for a young nation. Oh, we need to research the Sons of Liberty. Oh, it's a task. Right. So let's take a look at this because we... Oh, we've done it. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's take a look. Our reputation, our flagging reputation. Let's see if we can recover that. Oh, we can put you onto the Navy. Basically, the Navy's just doing that job for us. Projects tree. We can have... Excellent. We can have the 3rd General now. We will get that on the go. So it wanted us to do the Sons of Liberty. And as a reward, we get some cash. I think we should do it. It's pretty quick. It gives us a research bonus. I mean, I kind of want to get Continental Army companies, and there's loads of other cool stuff. Infantry training. I mean, that sounds good as well. There's loads of awesome stuff in here. But, new company Grenadiers, new building. What about the new company Artillery? Well, how do we add artillery in? We don't know how we do that, and I can't see that we just have artillery in purely militia units, but we'll go with this. 22 days is no time at all for this one, so that's fine. Okay, so we can recruit Benedict Arnold, Baron von Steuben, Henry Knox, Benjamin Talmadge, or Horatio Gates. They all look okay. We're going to go with Benjamin Talmadge. Let's go with him. Just for the sake of picking him. Now, we've got to watch out here. Pause. Because we don't know where he's being created. So, he's in Portsmouth. That's excellent. Shall we leave him there? Where did I want an army? I kind of wanted an army to... Maybe to help up here. I'm going to send him to Fort Lovell. He can go and occupy Fort Lovell, actually. Let's leave him out of there. He needs a promotion. Let's give him scout, command radius, own speed. I'm going to give him spotting, actually. Just something a bit different. Although the command radius sounds like it would be the thing to go with. Right, everybody, try and kill someone here. Surrender! Excellent. They are fleeing backwards. This might be the opportunity to take Fort George at the same time. Let me go and see what's at Fort George. 2,000 men. Okay. Right. Let me get most of these. McCulloch's men can go and hang out there. But Carroll's men... Let's move this slowly, otherwise I'm not going to be able to manage this. We need to grab the equipment.
Press the attack. Flank them.
Attack! Lee's men are just going to collapse. I think we can grab Fort George here, and I think it's going to be absolutely glorious. Lee's men have routed. Let's go and take Fort George. Come on, we can capture them all. Portsmouth is ours. Let's get that done. I'm leaving. Well, these units are beaten up, but I think we're going to be okay. Come on, chase the British all the way out.
Charge forward.
Okay. Let's go for it. This is not such an obvious battle, but they have some weaker troops. And is that condition? That's just overall strength, isn't it? All right, let's take our chances. There's a big enemy force stationed outside the fort. We need to draw them to us, so we're going to try this. Okay, here we go, folks. We're trying to get everyone into position at the last minute. And we're going to try and draw the British forward away from that fort. However, we know how forts can also be a fantastic opportunity to snatch people and grab the whole thing. So we're going to just move these guys forward into this patch of rougher ground. And we're going to try and hold our positions. We might need something behind those over there. Let's move You should be fine there. I'm going to move the militia over to this flank. Now, this is a risky maneuver. I'm gambling all this on a big battle. I don't know if this is going to be the thing to do. Let's pull you guys back a bit. And let's get you guys in reserve at the back. Okay. Let's speed up and let's see if the enemy wish to come out to play today. We have our guns at the front. As always, we're happy to let our troops just rest and just chill out a bit. But we might have to send our generalissimo up front again just to see what's going on. Just try and draw the enemy into making a massive mistake. If they move in and occupy the fort, that's not good for us. Can we see them? No, they're coming. They're coming. They're going to come and try and hit us on this side. So what we're going to try and do is put some men into the woods like that. Hold. Hold. And then we've got some reserves on this flank. It looks like there's guys trying to come down the middle as well. There's a whole lot of stuff coming here. Hold. Hold. But can we then... Can we do a frontal... Can we actually outflank them? Let's just put it on normal speed so we can keep an eye on this. The enemy have advanced. They're blasting away. I don't think these units were going to fare very well against us, to be quite honest. They're picking away at my artillery, which is a problem. Do you know what? I never put artillerymen on hold. I should do. They get the benefit of the cover, same as anyone else. There's an opportunity to outflank here. Let's get in there. And let's just go back and cover that line over there. We're going to use the militia for that. They're just advancing. Oh, we're blasting with canister. This is canister fire. Can we see some of that go off? I don't think I've seen canister fire in the game before. Advance to that position and hold it. I don't know why you fellas are falling back like that. They must be exhausted. Well, that's canister fire going off. All right. Okay. Halt. Hold. Brilliant. Line these chaps up. We've got like an opportunity to do a fantastic flanking maneuver here. And at some point we order the charge. We order it now. And then we move those guys in like that. We order the charge. Let's see if we can capture them. Charge. Charge. Don't let them get back to the forts, fellas. Charge. Nice. We've captured these guys. Hang on. They're coming to get us. They're coming to get us. What can we capture? We should be able to capture a few of these guys here somewhere. Charge. Yay, we got them. Amazingly, we got them. Oh, we're going back? I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Okay. Charge. 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 Charge everywhere. You retreat back down there. Nice. We're taking prisoners. That's exactly what we want to see. There's all sorts of mess going on there. That's fine. We've got them taken. That's brilliant. Go and put them at the back with the artillery. Right. So the first stage of the battle is going well. We've captured a lot of enemies. I don't think we're going to actually halt. Give them a volley. Line up. There's something coming to shoot us here, so definitely line up. Oh, guys, you just march up that way. But do bring reinforcements over there. We'll try and gather everything together. Let's bring everything up a little bit. In the centre so we can keep an eye on you. Maybe just have one unit. I think we can probably smash that out of the way. Right, cool. Let's get the cannons up where they can be useful then. Like this. They're going back. So, we've repelled the initial advance of the enemy. I feel like I may need to leave some forces down here just to marshal all the prisoners together whilst we go and advance against the main fort. Let's move up and see if we can get some vision on that without enticing a load of artillery fire. Let's also give our guys a little bit of an opportunity to rest. Now, somewhere in here, we should see some enemy cannon that we want to occupy, and I can't see where they are. Because those gunners ran away from something, and we should see some cannons that I can take, but I cannot find them. What's the situation with the fort itself? I mean, that might be absolutely heaving with flipping guns and stuff, so we'll be careful going up here. I do not feel like this battle is over yet. No, there's a load of Brits coming in over here. Let's get in position in the woods. And let's make sure we've got reinforcements coming to hold this side. This is where the fight is now. Let's move the militia up there. Yeah, this is whatever this is down here. This is it. We'll put those guys in position over there. And we'll just advance. I still can't see anything in the fort, and that's concerning me. Because I feel like there should be something in there. They're going to shatter. They're not going to stand very long. This is a wonderful result. Right, come on then. Where are those enemy guns? They must be here somewhere. There. They're over there, but we can't occupy them. And I don't know what the reason is. At least we have seen them. What have we got down here? We've got troops down here. Oh, more surrendered skirmishers. And some fusiliers. We'll bring them up. I mean, I think the enemy force is over there. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, can we take these three? And let's actually draw a line like that. Meanwhile, we're going to have someone facing out that way, because I am expecting an attack coming in that direction. We have spotted the enemy. There are trees in the way from there, so I want to draw the line across like that. The question is, are there just infantry, or is this place heaving with cannon? I don't think you're needed over there. I'm going to advance you over to that side. Let's get some vision. There's tiny little companies coming in here that are shattering and breaking. Let's go and see what we're going to have to face when we go against the main fort, because we are going to have to go against that. What we want to do, though, is start to just work our men around there until we hear some cannons go off, and then we know we know which way they're facing. Are they really thinking about coming in for a fight? I mean, you guys, all you guys are kind of tired. We will let the condition recover. We have time. We have time. We don't have to do anything with this, anything special. Let's start using these guys to move up. Right, so we can now see. So the enemy are trying to... Okay, so the enemy are doing something weird. They're surrounding the entire fort. However, they have guns on this side. Right, that is good to know. Withdraw back out of range of those. We're nobbling the fort. We're shooting it to bits, actually. what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a defensive line on this side with some infantry, and if the enemy decide to attack, and then what we'll do is we'll force our way in on the other side, which we're going to have to do. Let's move you guys up there. What's happening over here? Have the enemy retreated? I think the enemy have retreated. So let's bring you guys in. And just draw you in like that. And you're going to go even further up, I think. Any sign of any enemy troops over here? Have they just fled? I'm just going to check this patch of woodland out. Nope, it's looking like these units have broken and gone. So let's bring the guys in over here. We need to make a steady advance. There's militia on this side. There's some better looking troops over there. But of course, we can just use our cannon and just advance the cannons. And now what I want to do is see if we can just tease the British into attacking us. Because at the moment... Right, there's a whole load of captured stuff in there, isn't there? Let's see if we can just select the Brits. Let's put them in there, out the way. We're definitely going to need you guys in the fight, so let's bring you up. Can we see where the rest of their guns are? We know there's artillery on that side. What I will do is I'm going to put some men... I should be using militia for this, actually. But we're going to use these as prisoner guards. Is it worth my effort? I don't know. They still count as reserves if we need them. Happy for these guys to use up some ammunition blasting away. Right, let's line this up a bit. Let's get the militia in. I love hearing those drums. Don't they sound good? I mean, this looks like... If I were you guys, I'd be behind the walls of the fort, but, you know, it's just a suggestion. The artillery is not going to be so effective now because they are kind of running out of ammunition. Well, I say that, they're knocking people down, so that's still a thing. Okay, this is going to be quite the attack when it goes in. Advance. Advance. Like that. Not like you just did. Into madness. Concentrate all firepower. Let's move it down to normal speed again. This is where we need to start focusing fire, and we drive off the little turds. And advance the militia as well. Over this side, we still need to be a little bit careful because we know there's a big force around there. I don't really want to provoke it into coming after me. So the ones outside the walls should crumble quite fast. Who have we got in reserve over here? Aha! You can be the artillery guard. Excellent stuff. Let's drive these guys away. Can you just shoot at them? Actually, that's all we want. It's not a big ask. I don't think I'm going to get the perfect bottle up, am I, like I have done before. I think that's going to be too much to ask here. However, we do outnumber these forces quite considerably, so I am going to advance. We just need to put as much firepower into these as possible. And then we maybe try and spread around the fort a bit more. Can I dare to bring... Yeah, these guys can come up here. Everyone on there. Brilliant. Brilliant. You're blocked. Oh, we've got another one there as well. Let's get in a bit closer. Shall I order a charge? You're better suited to that. Charge. Let's start getting some surrenders. We need to start blocking the retreat off here. I just need to shoot these grenadiers because these guys are actually slightly dangerous. Very good, and everything starts crumbling nicely. This is what we like to see. Meanwhile, over this side... Yeah, keep going a bit wider. Go a bit wider. Engage. Engage. They don't look like they're actually engaged there, so I'm going to make sure we move them in. I mean, I don't think we're going to bag the British Army like I hoped we would. It's going to require an attack on this side for this to happen. I'll try and get some surrounding going on, which is... I maybe could have positioned better for this. To get people into position so they can do this. The artillery at this point, I don't think is much more use. Can we try? They're blocked. Okay, let's make sure we've got guys going at this. Meanwhile, we have got things coming through the woods. Charge. Whoop. No. Charge. Charge then. There's no point sitting there. Oh no, not at them. Not at them. That didn't work so well, did it? Shit. Right, get some, we just need someone to outflank those and we're fine. And at this point we can advance up like this and the militia can get stuck in as well. And that's a victory. Charge! Come on, see if we can catch some stuff trying to escape here. Charge! Be quite good if we can grab some of these. This is where we need cavalry, isn't it? We absolutely do need cavalry. Just have the guys running in, I think is all we really want. Excellent, these bods have surrendered. We just keep clicking on charge and hopefully we can get in. Are there some guns there? We're about to make some space. We have taken some nice prisoners, which is good. It wasn't quite the complete rout and capture that I was hoping for. But, I mean, it's pretty good. Let's charge those guys in. They can get some experience. They should surrender at that. In they go. Rear flanked. See, taking prisoners is great because they don't run off to fight it again another day. Perfect. Get those guys back. We captured some more cannons. There are some guns to occupy this time. Brilliant. We'll take that. And we think there might be some more that got away. But the Brits have taken 2 huge defeats back to back here, which is fantastic news for us. Yeah, that was quite the victory. So we did take 500 casualties and lost 1 gun, but they lost... How does that work? They had 9 to start with and they lost 16? Yeah, you guys go figure. But we managed to inflict casualties of 4-1 at that one, if you include the missing. So there was very few men got away from that. That's excellent. We have smashed them. Okay, we need to just take a look at this. I mean, part of me is tempted to go marching on, but I suspect ammunition and condition of the men is going to be a problem. Fort Frank, we need to secure this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to march these guys over here. And we need to make sure that we occupy Fort George. Fort Frank is looking good. This is an opportunity to roll up the British well and truly. Who can we see over here then? Because we know, I mean, there's a huge British army over there. If we look at supply, we think now that these areas are out of supply and in big trouble. That is fantastic news for us. Let me see if we can just tidy up the battle over here. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Excellent. Capture that. Make sure we've got everything. Get burn over there. Mark's capturing this. I think we're going to push straight onto Fort Frank, but we're also going to take the opportunity to grab whatever supplies and materials that we can. There's guns right here, look, that we so desperately need. McCulloch's men down here. Yeah, keep marching up. We're going to take all of this stuff. All of it. And then whatever forces at Fort Frank, we're just going to throw the army at that as well. Although we maybe want to make sure... Do you know what? We're going to make sure that Falmouth doesn't fall. We're going to put some men in there. Guys, you should be occupying this. We want to capture it. We want to quickly grab it. We want to reinforce the men. And then we're going to throw them at the fortress over there. That is the way to do the things. Falmouth is taken. Excellent. I'm surprised there's no repairs needed on that place. We're going to try and hold that for a little while. Okay, everybody in here. Let's see what the status of our army is, because I think we can easily go and scoop that up. We're going to get a tired, cold British army comes marching out of Burlington to face us. We've got 3,000 men, and a slight risk that we're leaving too many men behind along the way. With Portsmouth, I mean, that's a good brigade of guys down there, but they are trying to recover strength. Not enough muskets, not enough provisions. What are we in? We're only in February. Okay, so one thing we can maybe do about that is try and get this thing over to there to try and help. We're just going to do that and then pause. We do not have a whole lot of provisions, but we're going to try and bring them over anyway. And we're a part of the supply network, so we might get some provisions shifted. All I can suggest is that we try and capture provisions from the enemy. That seems to be our best bet. Let's see, did any of our troops get replacements? I mean, there is issues with muskets with whatever those guys are armed with as well. But anyone get promoted? Really? In all that? Oh, we did. Samson Burn. Okay, these guys. Oh, I'll tell you what we need to do, because this is weird. Let's edit this unit. So we need an officer in here. Thomas West. Perfect. Apply. Does that update? It does. Excellent. So now... Why is that a thing? Why is that red like that? I do not know. It's now saying... Oh, we pick a second one. Okay, we'll go firearms. Firearms is always good. Excellent stuff. So our guys are in a pretty strong position. And I think we can probably push straight on. Take Fort Frank. Maybe Fort Halifax. And at some point, though, we're going to have to bring the guys back. Because we are going to have to deal with this force sitting in here, which I suspect is going to come marching through the mountains and cause us some serious grief. What have we got? We've got... Oh, we rescued some soldiers. Amazing. That was what some of our destroyed regiments before. Fort George captured. Enemy units destroyed. That's excellent news. Reputation looking a whole lot healthier. That is so good. We don't... Oh, I could spend some money to recruit to get the Virginia musket faster. I think I'm just going to hold off on that one, though. We've got the Brits on the run. I think I can wait a few days for that. Okay. Okay, what are we going to do? You guys have some provisions. I think I should bring these guys... Oh, you need a promotion there. There's something bugged out with that menu, by the way. It's not showing right, but that's fine. Should I take some men from Salem to go and occupy Falmouth? What's happening in Portsmouth? In there we've got Ghosty's Rangers, who are starving at the moment. Have we got food in Salem for them? So these guys have enough provisions. Right, we're going to do a switcheroo here. This is what we're going to do. Get those guys out of there. Play pause. Join those into a brigade. And get those guys... They do need to recover. I'm going to bring them down to Salem. Meanwhile, you have enough provisions. You go to Portsmouth, because you can survive without provision for a little bit. I don't want the enemy to come and march through here and disrupt our supply lines, which is what I'm thinking. It's a definite risk. Okay. Let's see what we can rampage across next. This one is looking good.